All right, Steve sent us a note, but before we show you the note, I want you to take a look at this. You're going to see Charlie and PJ. Are they adorable? Charlie's 8, PJ is 13. All our pets want is to love us unconditionally. In return, they expect only one thing. We take care of them and always do what's best for them. Here's the note. When I picked up my youngest dog, Charlie, after their groomings at the store/salon, I discovered he suddenly had welts or some sort of blisters on the top of his back. Also, somebody had tried to apply a cream or ointment to the injured area. When I mentioned this to the owner, she became very defensive and loud and said there was a mystery virus going around at the dog park. Finally, took Charlie to his vet for their opinion on this contagious mystery virus. They immediately saw that it was burn marks. Burn marks from scalding hot water. It was at the top of his back where a bather would first place the water from a hose. They said likely the water was super hot and scalded Charlie's back before the bather quickly realized it was hot and pulled it away. I went back to the groomer and told them what the vet doctor said. And they started yelling at me and doubled down on their odd position. It was is some contagious mystery virus from the dog park. Do I have any legal recourse? We turn to our legal expert, Walter Clark. All right, so Walter, I think we've got one to discuss here. You heard the note from our viewer, took the dogs to the groomers, welts on the back, blisters on the back. The vet said that the groomer used hot water, scalding hot water. The viewer called the groomer and they denied everything, said there was a mystery virus. And the viewer wants to know what can be done here. First, thank goodness his dogs are okay. But Walter, what can be done?
Regrettably, not too much. Now, we all view our pets as family members, but the law, unfortunately, doesn't view our pets as anything more than animals. Animals are property, and unfortunately, pets can't sue. People can sue for damage to their pet, but it's the same as suing for damage to your car. You can seek economic losses, but that's it. Nothing in terms of emotional distress for yourself. So the loss would be limited to what the vet bill would be, and that's it. It's very unfortunate because we all view our pets as something more valuable than other pieces of property.
All right, so our viewer asked the question, can they call animal control? Should they call the police? Is there anybody they should call? Do you have any suggestions?
I do. First of all, know that there are exceptions to that rule that I just stated. One is that if you can prove the harm was intentional, you can sue for punitive damages. And if the police find that what you have going here is actually animal cruelty, the party who caused it can be put in prison. It's a felony. So there are other things that can be done, but frankly, the best route is to see that we have regulations which require licensing so that people who are not trained, they can hire anybody to do this, and mistakes like this are going to keep being made, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
All right. Walter, we appreciate the time as always. Thanks, and happy President's Day.
Thank you so much, Fred. Same to you. Bye.
And we're back with a check of the day's headlines after this.